On Saturday, the 21st of June, 2025, Pope Leo XIV addressed a distinguished assembly of lawmakers from 68 nations and delivered a clear and solemn message. Artificial intelligence must serve human beings, not replace them. This statement was made during the Jubilee for Lawmakers, a major Vatican event designed to promote ethical dialogue around the common good in an age increasingly shaped by digital transformation and technological acceleration. The Holy Father's message goes far beyond a simple warning. It represents a symbolic and doctrinal milestone, establishing the Church's formal position on one of the most pressing moral questions of our era. By declaring that AI must serve the human person, not diminish or replace them, Pope Leo XIV places the Catholic Church firmly in the center of global debate over the future of humanity in the age of intelligent machines. The setting of the declaration is as meaningful as its content. By addressing not only theologians or academics, but political leaders, those charged with creating laws and public policy, the Pope underscored that ethical reflection on artificial intelligence is not the exclusive domain of specialists. It is a shared responsibility that calls for transparency, regulation, and collective discernment. With a background in mathematics and a profound grasp of the scientific and ethical dimensions of technology, Pope Leo XIV stated, "Artificial intelligence will certainly be a valid help for society, provided that its use does not jeopardize the identity, dignity, and fundamental freedoms of the human person." The phrase "valid help" is intentional. It affirms that AI has potential, but only when it is subordinated to moral criteria. Technological progress, in this Catholic view, must always be at the service of the person, never above them. This vision resonates with over a century of Catholic social teaching, from the encyclical Rerum Novarum of Leo XIII to Laudato Si of Pope Francis. Pope Leo XIV, in choosing his name as a tribute to Leo XIII, made clear his desire to confront new ethical dilemmas brought not by industrial machinery, but by digital code. Just 2 days after his election, the newly elected pontiff convened a meeting with the College of Cardinals to address, among other urgent topics, artificial intelligence. Since then, the subject has taken a central place in the vision and voice of his pontificate. At the second annual conference on artificial intelligence, ethics, and corporate governance, held recently in Rome, the Pope expressed particular concern about the neurological and intellectual development of children and adolescents exposed early to AI-driven environments. "We are all concerned about the fate of children and young people," he said, "and about the possible consequences of AI use on their cognitive development." With pastoral clarity and intellectual precision, he added, "No generation in history has had access to as much information as today's children, thanks to AI. But access to data, however vast, must not be confused with intelligence." These words contain one of the key insights of the Church's approach to human formation. Knowledge requires more than data. It demands wisdom, experience, and moral depth. The Pope also warned of the reduction of human interaction to machine-mediated experiences. He argued that this poses risks not only to education, but to the very foundation of human identity. In his view, artificial intelligence must be welcomed with discernment, ensuring it does not erode genuine human connection. These concerns echo those raised in the final years of Pope Francis' pontificate, as he warned against the dehumanizing effects of unregulated technology. Pope Leo XIV builds upon that foundation with greater urgency and theological rigor, insisting that AI's ethical implications touch not only social justice, but the core of Christian anthropology. The Pope's call extends beyond philosophical reflection. It is a concrete appeal to lawmakers, urging them to enact regulations that safeguard human dignity over market interest or military advantage. He warned that technological progress, without a moral compass, can intensify inequality, destabilize labor, and corrode the social fabric. His message was equally directed toward the corporate sector. The Pope emphasized that developers and companies must recognize their ethical responsibility for the tools they produce. The future, he said, cannot be entrusted to the logic of profit or the unpredictability of algorithms. With this historic statement, Pope Leo XIV positions the Catholic Church not on the sidelines, but at the forefront of public engagement with artificial intelligence. He affirms that the Church's mission is not limited to the salvation of souls, but extends to the defense of the full dignity of the human person in every sphere of life. His message is an invitation to vigilance and hope. It is a call to remember that even in an age of intelligent machines, nothing can replace the infinite value of the human person, created in the image and likeness of God. Artificial intelligence may be efficient, fast, and powerful, but only the human heart can love, suffer, dream, and choose freely. And only the human soul is made to transcend. If you believe human dignity must guide technological progress, subscribe to our channel, activate notifications, and join the conversation in the comments. Together, we can build a future where technology serves justice, community, and peace. Until next time.